I thought I would just share with you guys how I have made my surgical masks. I've been making these this evening. They're really cute, they're simple, and really everybody needs them right now. So this is just a quick little tutorial on how to put these together. So what you're going to need is, I've written it out here for you if you can read that, 2 pieces of 6.5 by 7.5 fabric. So 2 pieces of fabric. You're also going to need 1 piece of fusible webbing, like a lightweight fusible to put on top of this, or in the middle if you will, and the same size. You're also going to need some pipe cleaners. So you just need, for 1 mask, 1 length of pipe cleaner about 4 inches long. You're also going to need some bias tape. I've used a 1/2 inch wide double fold bias tape for this project. Alright, so let's go to the sewing machine and I'll show you how to get going with this project. Okay guys, so here I'm at my sewing machine. You're going to have to forgive the fingernail polish today. So the first thing you're going to need to do is take your fabric and you're going to put right sides together. And then you're going to take this piece of fusible web and lay that on there also. And this shiny side I'm laying down on top of one of the sides of my fabric. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew a scant 1/4 inch seam on the top here. Okay, and then you're going to flip it to the bottom side and you're going to also sew that side. Again, I'm using just a scant 1/4 inch seam. Okay, so now you have a tube and you're going to open that, turn it right side facing. I'm picking away all these little fibers from washing this fabric and clip those off. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to take a pipe cleaner. I cut one down to about 4 inches or so, and you're just going to lay it inside here so that the bridge, or the nose bridge of your mask, has a little bit of stability that can be bendable and foldable. So I'm going to put this inside here. And then I'm going to sew this down just right along here and make kind of like a little pocket for it. You could also use your zipper foot to do this. Okay, so now that you have this little pocket edge here, you have a little bendable pipe cleaner in there for your nose bridge. Okay, so now I want to make this so that there's a little bit of a pouch to it, or accordion style, so that it folds out. So what I'm going to do is make a couple of little folds, one at the bottom, and you might have to fuss with this a little bit just to kind of get it straight. I'm going to do like that, and then I'm going to make another little tuck like that. So it almost looks like I have a little tissue box. So I have a fold here and a fold here. And if I turn that over to the back side, you'll see I just have like a loop basically. So if you just do like even a loop like this and you press it down, you'll have the same thing. And then I'm just going to tack down each side. then the other side. Okay, so now you have this so that it folds out. And you have your nose bridge that is bendable. Okay, so now all you have to do, we're going to put some bias tape on this on each side. And I'm going to do the sides first, each side. And so I'm going to take my bias tape and I'm going to measure, let's see, I have a measuring tape right here on my sewing machine. So this is about 4 inches long right there. So I'm going to cut a piece of bias tape about 4 inches long. Take my scissors and go right about there. Thick bias tape. All right, and one more right about there. Okay. So now I'm just going to clean up my edges a little bit. Take these little excess pieces of thread off of there. Okay, and now I'm going to take a piece of bias tape and I'm going to fold it over the edge of my mask. And I'm going to hold it in place with Wonder Clips so that it stays there while I'm sewing. Okay, and I have a little excess here. I'm going to just try to carefully chop that off without cutting my, there we go. And then I'm going to do the other side as well. Get that in place. Make sure my fold here is good. All right, and then I'm just going to sew both sides. I'm going to go ahead and back tack this now because I haven't been back tacking the others. And I'm just going to do this side. Okay. Now you can trim up your little edges there. Take your threads off. Well, hi, Kat. How you doing? This is supposed to be a clean environment. Hey. You can get down now, thank you. Nosy pants. Okay. So now you're almost done. All you have to do is take 2 more pieces of, all right, this is really not gonna work, Kat. All right, sorry about that. I had to get the cat out of here. So now I'm going to place the ties, the 4 ties that go on each of the 4 corners. So I have this bias tape. I cut 2 more lengths, each of them 36 inches or a yard. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm just going to snip the middle here. So I have 2 18-inch lengths. 1, so that'll be the top of my mask. And then my 2nd yard of bias tape I'm also going to take and even these up, find the middle and snip that. So now I have two 18-inch lengths for the bottom two corners. Okay, set these two aside. Take this one. I'm gonna open my bias tape up like this, and I'm just gonna fold it in just a little, like a 1/4 inch. Just pinch it in like that. And then that will, you know, cover up your raw edge. And I'm gonna put this down over the top of this edge of the face mask. And I'm gonna try to line it up with this edge. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. But I'm gonna use this just stick it right under my machine like that. And I'm gonna back tack. And then I'm gonna sew all the way down the length of this ribbon. And then just before I get to the end, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, fold it in again on itself about 1/4 inch, and then fold it back together. It's gonna wanna stick out a little bit, but that's okay. You can kind of tuck it in there, maneuver it, and then go to the end. You can hear my needle thumping. It really doesn't like this heavy bias tape. It is done with this project. All right, and then you're done with that. And so then you basically just go around and repeat that to all 4 corners. Okay, and there you have it. All 4 of my ties are on now. It only took me a couple of minutes to do that. And you have a great little surgical mask. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you can make lots of them for your community and people that, you know, are in the service that just really need these, really anybody right now, yourself included. And thanks for tolerating the ugly nails this evening, but who cares about my fingernails? Health comes first, and thanks for watching. Take care, everybody, and stay healthy. Bye.